Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to show you how I barbecue my chicken leg quarters. If you can, an hour or two before you're going to put them on the grill, I would recommend you season them and put them in the refrigerator. You want to get yourself a nice little tote like this that you can put inside the refrigerator to let it season. I am using Fajita seasoning in combination with Lawry's. I will be putting a link on the description below with all the products that I use here in case you guys want to go out and buy them or check them out on my links on the descriptions. That really helps out. So what you want to do here before you even turn on your barbecue pit is you want to season these. I would recommend you do the Fajita seasoning first and then the Lawry's on top afterwards, or you can use any of your favorite seasonings. Once you have these done, stick them in the refrigerator and let them marinate there for at least a couple of hours before you throw them on the grill. I like using these charcoal chimneys. They're a real good product to have. They're real handy. Instead of throwing the charcoal into the barbecue pit and hoping that all the briquettes light up, this one guarantees that all your briquettes will be lighting up since it's going from bottom to top. This usually takes about 30 minutes for it to really get going. I do have a regular version and have the extra large version. I would recommend you get the extra large version. It does hold a lot more charcoal. Once the charcoal is nice and hot, I'm talking about at least 30 minutes. You might want to use some gloves. And again, I'll repeat this again. I will leave a lot of the links on my description below if you're interested in the products that I'm using, but you will need some gloves because it will get pretty hot. You want to spread your briquettes nice and even through your barbecue pit and even stoke them a little bit if you have something to move them around, just so you can have an even distribution of heat. Once you do that, lay your grate on top so it can start burning off some of that grease and fat from your old cook. That should take at least 15 minutes to really get nice and hot. While that's going on, I do like to create my own little marinade mix that I'm going to be putting on these chicken leg quarters after they're done. It's about a 1-to-1 ratio, pineapple juice and barbecue sauce. I like using Sweet Baby Ray's, but whatever barbecue sauce you want to use, that's fine, or you don't even have to do this step. I just like doing this, personal preference. Right, so after about 15-20 minutes of the grate being on top of the heat, you want to clean it up a little bit. Take off any excess heat, any excess grease or fat that is on there. And then if you can, get yourself an onion and just kind of wipe it down nice and neat. It will knock off some of that black stuff that stays on top of the grill and clean up your grill to get them ready for your chicken. Next here, we're going to start laying our chicken. You want to lay them as close to each other as possible, especially if you don't have a lot of space. Once you have all your chicken leg quarters down, you want to leave them as is for the first 30 minutes of the cook. The temperature you're shooting for is 300 to 325 degrees Fahrenheit. After about 30 minutes, you do want to go and check them because you will have hot spots in your grill where some chickens will be cooking a little bit faster than others. So if that's the case, you might want to move them around a little bit to where some of the chickens that are cooking faster can be moved to the areas where it's not as hot and vice versa, so you can have an even cook so all your chicken leg quarters come out at the same time. This is after an hour of the chicken leg quarters being in there. Now they're ready to be flipped. After this, you want to start checking them for doneness. Well, once you get all these chicken leg quarters flipped, you do want to leave them there about at least another 15 to 20 minutes before you start checking for doneness. The temperature, the internal temperature they're trying to look for here is at least 165 degrees Fahrenheit. That is an indication that your chicken is fully cooked. Once you start getting something over 165, 170, you can start pulling them out so they can start resting. And this is where that barbecue / pineapple juice concoction comes into play. After the chicken is done, you might want to sprinkle some of this around your chicken as you're putting it in the finished product. I got pretty lucky with this one. All my chicken pretty much came out at the same time. Sometimes you don't get that lucky, but just continue checking them because You just want to make sure that it's really well done before you pull those chicken leg quarters out. Start pulling them all out. I layered them again. Finish off the finished product with some more of that barbecue / pineapple juice mixture. And you should be done. Let me know what you think on the comments below. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll catch you guys on the flip side.